I shall discuss about climate of India. This topic, climate of India, is a broad topic. So for the sake of a study, we can divide the whole topic into two parts. The first part, which I am going to discuss today, will cover the characteristics of the Indian climate, which is of tropical monsoon type. What is climate? Climate is the average state of weather. The position of India is 30 degree north and 82 degree east. You can see the position of India, which is 30 degree north and 82 degree east, which is somewhere here. It means it is situated in the northern hemisphere at 30 degree latitude. This is northern hemisphere and this is southern hemisphere, and 82 degree longitude in the eastward side from the prime meridian. Here you can see this is the prime meridian, and since India is situated in eastward side, so we can say it is present at 82 degree east. The Indian climate is tropical monsoon type. Monsoon climate extends from 5 degree to 30 degree latitudes on the either side of equator. You can see this is equator and this is 5 degree latitude, and it extends from here to up to 30 degree latitude in northern hemisphere, and from here to up to 30 degree latitude in southern hemisphere. So this is the area which is where monsoon climate extends. In fact, this zone comes under the area of trade winds, which experiences seasonal shifting of pressure belts, and due to this, these areas register complete seasonal reversal of wind direction. At equinoxes, the sun shines vertically on the equator. This is equator and sun shines vertically on this, due to which the surface gets heated, and so the air begins to rise due to convection in troposphere, creating low pressure area at the ground, which is known as equatorial low pressure zone. As this air rises in troposphere, the upper air begins to move in both directions, that is south and north, since the temperature of upper atmosphere is low, and so the air becomes cool and heavy, due to which it settles down or sinks at 30 degree latitude in both hemispheres, creating high pressure on the surface known as horse latitude or subtropical high pressure zone. You can see here, this is subtropical high pressure zone in northern hemisphere, this is subtropical high pressure zone in southern hemisphere. These zones are present at 30 degree north and 30 degree south. These are also known as horse latitude. Now, from ground, this air moves into two directions, that is towards equator and towards subpolar region where pressure is low. So you can see the air moves in this direction and also in this direction. And from here also you can see it is moving towards equator and towards subpolar low pressure area. And now at subpolar regions, the air will rise and will sink at poles where there is always high pressure. So we can say that there is alternate low and high pressure belts which keeps on shifting as sun moves from the Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. So you can say This is low pressure, this is high pressure, this is low pressure, and then high pressure. Similarly, here also you can say high pressure, low pressure, and high pressure at poles. Normally, at the ground, the air moves from high pressure area to low pressure area. In northern and southern hemispheres, the wind moves from subtropical high pressure belts or zones to equator where there is low pressure, creating northeast trade wind in northern hemisphere and southeast trade wind in southern hemisphere. You can see this is northeast trade wind in northern hemisphere and southeast trade wind in southern hemisphere. Now, let us discuss the characteristics of Indian climate. The first characteristic is temperature. In Indian subcontinent, the mean annual temperature is fairly high, but summer and winter seasons are clearly differentiated due to northward and southward movement of the sun. There are 4 seasons in Indian subcontinent. The first one is winter season, which is cold season and extends from mid-December to mid-March, and the average temperature of this seasons remains in between 10 to 27 degrees centigrade. The second season is hot season, which is also known as summer season. It extends from mid-March to May, and the average temperature of this season remains in between 27 to 32 degrees centigrade. The third season is rainy season or wet season, which extends from June to September, and the average temperatures remains in between 20 to 30 degree centigrade. And the last one is post-monsoon season, which extends from October to mid-December, and the average temperature remains in between 15 to 27 degrees centigrade. You know, these are the average temperature ranges. The temperature may be high or low from before said ranges due to other factors such as nearness or remoteness from sea and altitude. Now, second characteristics is air pressure and winds. You know, monsoon areas experiences alternate high and low pressure during summer and winter. This shifting of pressure belt causes complete reversal of wind pattern. Due to southward migration of the sun after 23rd September, which is autumnal equinox, high pressure centers are developed on the landmass of Asia during winter season, while low pressure is developed in the southern Indian and Pacific Oceans. With the result, pressure gradient is developed from land areas to the oceanic areas, resulting into the outflow of surface winds from high pressure centers of the land areas towards the oceanic low pressure areas. You can see in winter season, high pressure area is created on the land mass, whereas in the oceanic area there is low pressure. So, what happens? The air or the wind moves from land mass to ocean. This wind system having northeast direction is called winter monsoon, which is nothing more than the re-establishment of northeast trade winds, which are displaced during summer seasons due to northward shifting or movement of ITC, that is intertropical conversion zone. These offshore winds are generally dry because they come from over the land areas, but wherever they pass oceanic areas, they pick up moisture and yield rainfall when effectively obstructed. Now, the pressure system is completely reversed during summer season when the sun registers northward migration after 21st March and becomes almost vertical over the Tropic of Cancer on June 21st, which is summer solstice. Thermally induced low pressure develops due to high temperature over huge landmass of Asia. These low pressure centers are further intensified due to northward movement of ITC up to 20 to 30° north latitude, while high pressure centers are developed over the southern Indian and Pacific Oceans. With the result, sea to land pressure gradient is steepened and onshore winds are generated. These onshore winds are the southwest or summer monsoon winds, which are moist as they pass over the sea surface. So you can see during summer here low pressure is created and in the ocean there is high pressure. So the wind moves from ocean towards the land mass. You can see that during summer solstice, when sun shines vertically on the Tropic of Cancer, there is low pressure at Tropic of Cancer, and the subtropical high pressure belt shifts toward the north at 40° latitude. You can see now this is 23.5° north. When this sun shines vertically on this Tropic of Cancer, you can see this high pressure area is shifted towards north. But after that, when sun is moving towards south, the pressure area, the high pressure area is also shifting towards south. Now next. Now the third characteristic is precipitation. On the basis of incidence of rainfall, India is classified into 4 major regions. The first one is areas of very high rainfall. In these areas, the annual average rainfall is more than 200 centimeters, and these areas will fall in northeast India and the Western Ghat. This one. Second is area of high rainfall. Here, the average annual rainfall is in between 100 to 200 centimeters. And the areas which are covered in this zone are eastern slope of Western Ghats, this one, major parts of northern plains, you can see, and eastern Ghats. The third area is of low rainfall, where the annual rainfall is between 60 to 100 centimeter, and this covers large part of Gujarat and eastern Rajasthan. This one. And the last one is areas of very low rainfall, where rainfall, you can say average annual rainfall is less than 60 centimeter, and the areas which are covered under this are arid and semi-arid regions of western Rajasthan, Kutch, and most of the regions of uh, Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir. So you can see these are the areas which are covered under this zone. So that's all about the characteristics of the Indian climate, which is tropical monsoon type. In the next lecture, we shall discuss about different seasons of Indian climate. Thank you. Thank you very much.